I was at Hint, I tried to do something similar because I realized we were paying all these publications for sponsored editorial content. And you know, it was like you'd pay Refinery 29 $60,000 for 2 articles.
Oh my God. Yeah,
and
I remember those things.
You just get absolutely robbed. Yes. I don't know if those are still the rates today. I can't imagine they are. But you pay 60 grand, you get something that, you know, you sort of tell them what you want. And then by the time it goes through their, you know, editorial and journalism best practices, it looks completely different than what, you know, it's not going to drive sales at all.
Yeah.
So we ended up launching our own. And then we hired an editor to basically join full time and run it. But it just never worked out for the same reason. Maybe for the same reason the Harry's one didn't work out, which is like we hired somebody who liked to write and create written content, whereas we were like, no, you need to be writing advertorials 24/7.
So you hired, and that person like created a blog or something.
So we created one called The Quench. I don't think it's online anymore, but it was thequench.com. And now it just redirects to the blog. But we created thequench.com. It was supposed to be The Quench published by Hint. And the idea was like, you know, when you buy a Porsche, you don't go to Porsche's website to go figure out where to road trip. But you would maybe from, you know, Town and Country.
Yeah.
And so the idea was like, could we make our own version of Town and Country?
And what was it sort of like, here's how to make a cocktail with Hint? Or here's where to drink Hint?
Yeah, we had a couple things. So I was always trying to figure out how do we maximize shares, like organic shares. And so we would basically create content that we thought would do well based on what other publications like a Well and Good or Pop Sugar were putting out. We'd run it on Facebook as a boosted post, and then we'd see if the number of shares would equal the number of likes. And if they did, then we would really blow it up.
Okay.
And we just knew that, okay, we're going to get, you know, for every person that we pay to come to the site, we might get like 10 others that come. And then the other one was just like, okay, this is a good place for us to write our 5 reasons why articles that we drive a Facebook ad, 5 reasons why you should buy Hint, and then go to a landing page.
Yeah, we tried to do that once with not The Bustle, but Hello Something. I forgot what it was. And it was like they were like $50,000, and I was like, "Look, I'll give you $20,000."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, 50." They're like,
"You gave 20? I only offered 10."
They didn't do it. They're like, I don't remember the exact amounts, but I was like, "Look, this is insane.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna write." You guys are going to spend 4 seconds on this.
Yes, that is exactly what I would say. I'm like, this is going to take you 40 minutes.
Yeah. And it's going to be done by a 26-year-old with a marketing degree that doesn't know anything about anything.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to pay for his or her an annual salary for this 40 minutes. Like, are you fucking crazy? And they're like, no, we're not budging. They're like, I knew we should have talked about, like, they said something a little bit mean, which was like, I forgot which publication it was. They're like, I knew we should have talked about rates first. And I was like, are you guys serious? Like, I gotta, like, you know, I keep thinking about this because I mentioned this in a tweet recently. I was like, I gotta buy you a fucking Mercedes Benz to get you to do this thing. I was like, this is insane.
It's nuts.
You should take a Toyota Corolla.
Yeah.
A Toyota Corolla is more than sufficient for the amount of work I'm asking.
It'll last you 3 times longer.
Yeah, that's right. But you want like an E-Class Benz, and that is bananas. And so we didn't get it done.
Yeah. The last thing I'll say on the Comfort Club is, Jason from Hexclad mentioned this recently, which was the biggest growth lever for companies that are already huge, multi-$100 million revenue, is generally like more brand awareness. And I think this accomplishes that goal.
With the Comfort Club?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.